Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's LTC Missy here, coming at you for the first time in a long time, going over FX winning. And the reason why I had to wait so long, because there was so much inconsistencies and information that was being put out there. But now I have a definitive answer and information to go off of to be able to share with you. And so before I get into this video, I'd like to say that I'm not a financial advisor. I do not advise one how to invest or spend the money. All I do is show opportunities that I believe that could be beneficial to anyone around the world, and I also go over opportunities that I believe that will not be beneficial to anyone around the world. So that said, let's get into this video. Now, as you all know by now, or most of you should know, I've been in FX winning since August of 2021. So I never made a dime off of anyone joining FX winning because of my videos, because there's no affiliate program. Well, Turbo I think is an affiliate program, but I never joined Turbo. I always been with FXWin.pro, so there's no affiliate program. So I never made any money off of that. It was just my own money and trying to show a passive way with a broker to be able to invest and trade passively. Okay, so as we all know, withdrawals have been stopped since early February. That was the last time I heard anyone get a withdrawal, and that's in my group. And no one still hasn't gotten paid out to this date right now, although we've been through this whole process, the AML or the anti-money laundering process. So the way things are looking right now, I gotta admit it's not looking good. So here's the last update that they put out. Dear clients, FX Winning would like to share an update about the verification process that we have been conducting over the past few months, as well as make an important announcement about our next steps. As you may already be aware, the banking landscape has changed dramatically since the end of last year, which has made KYC, or Know Your Customer, AML, or anti-money laundering verification mandatory at virtually every step of the process, including liquidity providers and crypto brokers around the world, fundamental entities, and our transactions for customer payments. We have worked tirelessly to collect all necessary information in order to meet all these requirements and return to our normal operation as quickly as possible. Despite delays that are out of our control, we are pleased to announce that this process has finally been completed. We expect withdrawal payments to become effective immediately, having received the green light to start this process. However, it's important to note that we have a large number of pending withdrawals accumulated since the beginning of this process. The exact time frame in which we can process all these payments will depend on the daily flow of resource transfer between the liquidity provider and the crypto broker. We will issue for future announcements updating you on the progress of this payment process. However, we estimate this process to be completed within a matter of weeks. This June, we were notified by MetaQuotes, the provider of the MetaTrader 5 system that we use to conduct our operations in the financial market, that they would no longer offer their services to unregulated brokers, a group which FX Winning is a part of. This means that as of June 26th, our license to the MetaTrader 5 system will be terminated, preventing us from continuing to trade as we have been doing since the beginning of our company almost 3 years ago. For this reason, we have made a difficult decision to permanently cease our activities. The next step will be exclusively processing all pending withdrawals. Once all funds are successfully withdrawn by all clients, the company will be discontinued. We therefore ask all of our clients to request a full withdrawal of their accounts so that we can process all remaining balances as quickly as possible. The full amount of your account will be processed, and despite the termination of access to MetaTrader 5 on June 26th, this won't affect the safety of the funds and the accounts in any way. Our portal, FXWinning.pro, will remain available for withdrawal requests, and our support team will remain available via email to answer any questions. We are aware of reports of instability in accessing our site at the moment due to a large number of simultaneous requests, but we are already working on it to restore stable access as quickly as possible. We regret any inconvenience in this situation may have caused, and would like to reaffirm that our priority at this moment is to ensure the immediate processing of all pending withdrawals, as well as the remaining funds in each account after they have been duly requested by all. Our support will be working exclusively for the processing of pending withdrawals via confirmation emails as usual. It is important to note that due to the large volume of withdrawal requests that are being generated, As the entire process is manual, a delay in receiving confirmation emails is to be expected. However, the team will keep working tirelessly to respond to all requests in the order they arrive. We appreciate your patience and understanding during this process. We will continue to be available via email support for any other questions until the whole withdrawal process is completed. Sincerely, FX Winning Team. So this right here was shared on, let me see, when was this right here shared? That's like, oh, June 21st. Okay. So this right here, this announcement was shared on June 21st, 3 days ago. And so when you hear about all that right there that's going on, not only did we have to wait months for this AML verification to get done, but now all of a sudden their license for with MetaTrader 5 is being terminated because they said MetaTrader 5 is not offering a license to anyone that's an unregulated broker. Now, how true is that? I have no idea. I have not looked into that. Maybe you can, and you can give me a comment below if that's true or not. But I'm just going off what was shared here. And the sudden cease and desist of operations pretty much is a major red flag, because it's like, if you are successful with doing what you've been doing, when you go here to my FX book here, I got my account linked to my FX book, you're able to see what they've been able to do. And let me go, you look what they're doing this year, and then you go to 2022, look what they did all last year, and then you go to 2021. This is when I got started in August, and you can see that they've been consistent. So if you're consistent with trading and making people money, which in the end makes you money as well, why is it that you're stopping all trading operations? Why don't you just switch over to MetaTrader 4? If MetaTrader 5 is giving you the issue, switch over to MetaTrader 4 and keep on trading. Now, I got my opinion on the MetaTrader 5 thing. I think it's a lie, because there's another broker that's unregulated out there that's using MetaTrader 5 that's not making that kind of announcement at all. So FX Winning, it seems to turn out to be either a scam or involved with Trader's Domain as well. Because when you look at everything that happened towards the end of last year with Trader's Domain, everything linked to Trader's Domain, they started having issues. Same thing goes with Novatech. When you look at the ones that was in like the Big Money Group, the ones that was with Gold Trading Automation, the ones that was in the Crypto Crown program, and the list goes on. There's a whole lot of programs that was linked to Trader's Domain, and I believe FX Winning was too, when you look at what's going on. Because the moment that Trader's Domain started having issues, so did FX Winning, and so did everything else. And so you come right here to my account. They still, I already responded to the email for my withdrawal request and everything like that, but the funds are still sitting here in my account. And so to verify that it's still sitting there, you can come right here to my FX book, and you see the balance is still sitting there. So when are they going to be able to take the funds out of the accounts? I know there's people that's been approved for a long time, longer time than I have, and their funds are still sitting in their accounts. Normally, when you go through the email verification process to approve the withdrawal the withdrawal request, the funds are taken out. That same weekend, because you can't put withdrawal request in until Friday and Saturday pretty much now. But now I think they're just going to accept withdrawal requests at any moment. But before all this happened, they was only accepting withdrawals on Fridays and Saturdays. And when you got the email to approve the withdrawal procedure, the funds was taken out that weekend out of your account, and then you was getting paid like 2 or 3 days later inside of your wallet. So all of us use like crypto wallet withdrawals and everything like that. But this is the issue that everyone is stuck at right now. We're hung up on the withdrawal process right now. And I never seen the documents that I filled out for the AML get uploaded to my account, so that might have been a smoking gun story as well. Just that they was trying to find a delay tactic to maybe hopefully get the liquidity back or something like that. I don't know, but like I said, in the end, it looks like this right here is turned out. I don't think FX Winning itself was a scam, but they got involved with the scam, which is Trader's Domain. Which, if you're not familiar with Trader's Domain, look up CoffeeZilla on YouTube. He has over 1 million subscribers on his channel. He did a 3-part video series going over Trader's Domain, which is involved in a $500 million Ponzi scheme. Could be more than that, but that's what he was able to find out from his research for 4 or 5 months before he came out with the 3-part series, you know, going over Trader's Domain. But this is what I'm thinking that what happened. They got involved with Trader's Domain, and now this is what's going on. Because the MetaTrader 5 thing, I don't believe that's the truth. Because there are many unregulated brokers that's using both MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, and they have come out with you know, any such announcements at all. Okay, so this is what it is right now. And unfortunately for everyone, it doesn't matter if you're on fxwinning.net, fxwinning.pro, fxwinning turbo. Everyone is in the same situation right now, and it's unfortunate that this is what's happening. Because, you know, these guys was doing the right thing for the longest time, and I think they just sent the funds over into Trader's Domain. So were they, you know, lying about them having a trading system, something like that? I believe so at this moment, because it doesn't make any sense for you to stop operations all of a sudden when you look at, like I said, their trading history. You know, the best one I could go to when I was in for a full year. Well, September, you know, don't count September pretty much, because I had got out of the last contract, and you know, so I was on video mentioning who controlled that contract before I got out of that one. There's you know, no secret about that. But yeah, I got out of that contract early in September, and then I got into the contract I'm in right now at the end of September. And that's the reason why the return in September was what, 2.19%. That was it. But when you can look at their history, this is what I want you to look at. Nothing with this kind of consistency would just stop operations all of a sudden. There's something else going on that they're not telling us, and I believe, yeah, I connected the dot. I mean, look at my trading history in the account. I got 12,568 trades in the account, and you know, when you look at the withdrawals, that was when I had my friend as well. I created a sub account. So you come here, I had created a sub account, and he had deposited here because at the moment they had stopped accepting people from the United States. So I created a sub account, and he deposited funds in there. So he was able to grow his money, and then he withdrew all the money last year. So that's the reason why you also see that my withdrawals is at over $5,300, on $5,400, because I also withdrew all my money out to get out the last contract. Then I put money back in to the current contract I'm in right now, and it's been able to grow. So I started out with this contract in total like around $1,000, and that was back in September of last year, and this is where my account is at right now. I didn't withdraw one single time once I got to the current contract I'm in. So that right there lets you know I never got paid a single cent for helping so many people with my videos or explaining things to people that was contacting me privately on how to get into FX Winning. They wasn't necessarily joining Rabu's contract, who was the first contract I was in with. They was joining other contracts, like CFT was the biggest one out there. But they was coming to me asking me questions about, you know, the trading program and everything like that, and how consistent they are. And I was able to give them, you know, replies based on my experience. That was it. I never got paid anything. Nobody even paid me for helping them on the side or anything like that. And you know, so I'm on record. I don't care about the referrals. I'm not in this online investment space for the referrals. I'm in here to help everyone win, to including myself. That's it. You know, so if the systems work for everyone, we all winning. Period. You know, in my group, I promoted this right here, no referral system. I promoted some other opportunities, no referral systems, and because I don't really care about that, I just want people to win. That's it. And it's unfortunate that such a good trading experience that we've had for all of these, well, you can say years, is now going away. But that right there is all that I have to say. I have nothing else to say about that. You know, I think what I said is has to be true. They was actually linked up to Trader's Domain. Many people was claiming, these other brokers and everything like that, systems out there was claiming that they was doing trading on their own, and they really had everything going to Trader's Domain. And so it looks like all of us in some way, in some fashion, have been scammed by Traders Domain. Although I was never a part of Traders Domain, but this is what happens. So that's all to say. If you like what you heard and saw, please like, subscribe to the channel. Also, feel free to share this video with other people. You know, FX winning is at its end, and there's nothing we can do about it. Just hope for the best to hopefully get our money out. That's all we can do. And so that's all to say for right now. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time in this video. Take care, everyone.